Hey everyone, it is August 31st, 2011, and as not too bad out. I mean, it is cloudy, but it's not terribly cloudy, it's clearing up. Anyways, what I want to show you is my luckiest hat, Washington, and what's really cool is right there where my finger is at, oops, sorry, Mark O'Mara. Right below him is Hale Irwin, and right here next to this finger in particular is Fred Couples, and above him, which is right there, Bernhard Langer, and on the other side in signature orange is none other than Tom Kite. And what's really cool is that I got that last Sunday at the Boeing Classic, and in case for those of you who haven't really heard of the Boeing Classic, it takes place over at a local golf course over just past Snoqualmie Ridge. It's like a mile and a half away, called TPC Snoqualmie Ridge. And what's really cool about this particular course in particular that sets it apart from a lot of pro courses, here I'll show you in just a sec in this magazine, is right there, number 14 is a par 4. It's what's actually called a drivable par 4, and the name that because in that particular one in particular, Jack Nicklaus, the Golden Bear, if I remember correctly, his nickname, he is a legendary golfer in the World Golf Hall of Fame. That's his hole that he designed on the course, and what's really neat about it in particular is that it's what's known as, like I said, drivable par 4, and that the canyon that it sits right above where the tee boxes are, it's an 80-foot vertical drop. So it says from the championship tees, which is where the pros teed off from last weekend, 480 yards. That's if they go like that, and then otherwise, actually, it's probably more closer to 270 to 300 if you go for it and go for the green in one, because if you take the risk and you go over the 80-foot drop, you can get on the green in one and be putting for an eagle right away. But the risk outweighs the reward in that I watched during the Korean Air Pro-Am on last Wednesday and Thursday, so a week ago and a week ago tomorrow, I watched at least 20 separate balls over the course of 2 days by amateurs get swallowed up by that canyon, so there's a lot of risk involved. Anyways, this is one of them that I got during the Pro-Am, and what's kind of cool about this one on the back is that, oops, it's upside down, but Russ Cochran, he's right there. Whoops, sorry. He's right there. He was one of the co-leaders. He led it for a good chunk of it. Let's see here. That was just one hat that I showed you. This is my other one. This is my Mariners hat. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. In the green is Jay Haas. He's in the blue is Bernhard Langer. He's in the World Golf Hall of Fame. And then on this side, Fred Couples. He's not in the Hall of Fame yet. And on my hat, outside Fred Couples, Hale Irwin, Mark O'Mara, Bernhard Langer, and Tom Kite are all in the World Golf Hall of Fame. So that's pretty cool. And this is one of the programs, well, actually it's one of the pairings. What's really neat is on this side here, so on this side, that's one, and on this side here, those are for the pairings who tee off from number 10, and they're both really neat holes. What's cool is number 1 is a par 5, and on Sunday, Fred Couples actually eagled the first hole, and Fred Couples is originally from Seattle, so he's a big local name golfer. And yeah, so that was really cool. And then let's see here. This is another one that I got covered in autographs on both the front and the back. Perry, he was one. But what's really neat about, speaking of which, about this thing in particular is that not him, Mark Calcavecchia, which is what my finger's over right now, he ended up actually winning it on Sunday in a playoff action against that guy right there, Russ Cochran. And what's cool is that they're actually neighbors down in Tequesta, Florida otherwise, and I learned how to say Tequesta, Florida correctly from Mark Calcavecchia's, I just asked him, so that was kind of cool. And then let's see here, I got this autograph last Monday, and what's really cool is both the front and the back are covered in Seahawks autographs. And right here where my finger's at right now, this one, you see the number 1 Halt in HOF 06. That's the legendary Warren Moon. Oops, wrong side. Right there where my finger's at, right there by where it says J. Haas. That's none other than Steve Largent. That was really, really neat. And what's neat is on the back, if you see the 2 Marshall radio personalities, Softy, he's on 950 KGRAM. It's a sports radio, so nice. Actually, he was over on number 10. He's really goofy funny. This is, let's see here. I'll show you my, actually there's 4. I don't know where my dad put the 4th one at. But this is one that got autographed during both Wednesday and Thursday during the Pro-Am, and I'll start on top. And what's really neat is on the very top, right, oops, wrong side, right, Scott Oakey, he's legendary in this area in that he was one of the early Microsoft employees and he retired about 35 or so, and what he did was he made his millions work for him by giving back to the community, and actually now he owns 5 golf courses. You heard me right, 5, and he's also the one behind the Oakey card system, so if you live here in the Sal area, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then what's neat is right below him is Bernhard Langer, and then right below him is one of my golfers where it says member right there. That's none other than Gentleman himself, Ben Crenshaw. And then right below him where this finger's at, Jay Haas. He was really funny. And then let's see here, who signed below. I'll have to come back to the one below him. I'll have to think about that a little bit. On the back, I'm going to start on the bottom actually this time. Rod Spittle on the bottom. That's a cool name, Rod Spittle. Above him is Don Pooley, and what was Birdiano number 14. Above him in the green is Terry Burke. The red is none other than Fuzzy Zoller, and if there was a golf equivalent to a secret agent dressed to kill, that would be none other than Fuzzy Zoller. And then right above him, Brad Bryant. He was pretty nice. And then in the green on the side, oops, wrong way, is Steve Jones. I got him on Saturday or Friday. I was just walking right by number 1, and he was right there. And then fingers at is Fred Couples himself. And I'm trying to think, who was it? I don't remember the other guy in the front, but isn't that kind of cool? So, and that's number 2. And then this is the last one right here, number 3. This is the one that I got on Sunday. And I'm going to start on the front. D.A. Weibring on the top. Right below him is David Frost. He's pretty funny. Pretty nice guy. And then, let's see here, who else? Trying to remember. Joe Daley. Oh, Tom Lehman. He's the current points leader. What's cool about him, about his caddy, is that his caddy wears a yellow bib. So you got the yellow jersey like in the Tour de France to show who the points leader is at. And then in the Champions Tour, you have the yellow bib. So everyone's chasing the guy who's got the caddy with the yellow bib. And that's not even like the coolest thing. And then on the back, Olin Brown. And what's neat about Olin Brown, unfortunately, like they just came out of nowhere. So he gave me a great tip to try and fight the, to try and fight the hiccups. And yeah, so that was pretty cool. And let's see here. I thought I got another one. That might be, no, that's not Langer. Never mind. Fred Funk right there. Or not Fred Funk. He didn't even show up this year, sorry. Fred Couples. Sorry, wrong guy. Right idea. Fred Couples. Harold Irwin right below him. And then Tom Kite right there. And that was pretty cool. I think that's Langer actually, but I'm not sure because usually he signs like that. Like really, really curly Q. So anyways, I apologize for not checking in sooner, but job searching still is going on. I'm getting a little discouraged, but I'm trying not to let that get the better of me. And anyways, I'm really going because as you can tell, direct west, beautiful out. It's cloudy, but it's beautiful out. It's clearing up, so I'll see you guys all later. Bye, and remember, keep your stick on the ice.